good morning and happy Wednesday to you. The middle of your week. Boy, time is flying. Some say this is hump day, like we got to get over the hump of the work week. We have fun today and celebrate. The Feel Good podcast means we're playing Stump Day and a chance for you to win those Daisy Cake Pops. Well, hello, I am Len, and joining us on the podcast today, my very good friend Robin Swoboda. Hello, Robin.
Hello, Len. It's so good to be with you again today and celebrate this beautiful Stump Day.
I put you in charge. You know, Sarah always has a good Stump Day question. Do you have something for us?
I do. I'm ready. I'm ready. It involves men.
It deals with the men. Also today, another key word and a chance for you to win gas. Every single episode of the podcast in the month of June, there's a new key word, a chance to win free gas cards. And coming up on Friday, it will be our first Filler Up Friday and a chance to win a $100 gas card. So make note of that. But right now, let's get rolling into your Wednesday. We've got 3 things your friends and family might be talking about today.
Let's start off with Serena Williams. Remember her? Well, she is officially making her comeback to professional tennis nearly 4 years after her last match. When she stepped away from the sport in 2022, Williams said she preferred the word evolve rather than retire, explaining that she wanted to focus on growing her family. She welcomed her second daughter in 2023, and recent reports show the 44-year-old tennis legend is back in excellent shape and practicing several days a week. Williams returns as one of the most accomplished athletes in history. She won 23 Grand Slam singles titles, the most by any woman, along with 4 Olympic gold medals. Off the court, she is the highest earning female athlete ever, with career earnings estimated at more than $90 million.
Boy, that's amazing. She does seem like a wonderful person, and she is a one-of-a-kind athlete. You know what this reminds me of just a little bit? A never too old story. This reminds me a little bit, and I don't know if you'll see the comparison, but after quite a few years, I came back and started playing church softball. You know, because... why you can do it, you should still do it.
That's very true. Are there any differences in then and now, Len?
You know, yeah, there is, because pretty much I'm playing first base. You know, when I mean, that's pretty much it, which requires limited movement. But I might say I am holding my own. I pulled my hammy last year, though. It was the worst injury I've ever had in my life. You should have seen it. The entire back of my leg was the color of a plum.
Oh, do you have pictures?
I do.
Did Judy take any pictures?
I do. Yeah, I'll send them to you. Why would you want that picture? All right. Well, Burger King, by the way, I just want to say that both of the Williams, they have conducted themselves so professionally over the years that I'm happy for her. And it wouldn't it be great for someone who's 44 to win another championship?
Oh, it sure would. Yeah, absolutely.
Burger King is letting customers have it their way once again. After 15 years of absence, the fast food chain has brought back its popular Crown Nuggets. Chicken nuggets shaped like the Burger King crown. Fans have been asking for the return for years, and they're now available for a limited time for both regular and kids' meals. The kids' meal version includes fries and apple juice and some Crayola crayons. They've got a deal working with Crayola and a paper crown to color. Burger King says the return of the nostalgic favorite is all about listening to customers and creating a fun family experience. Crown Nuggets, does that strike a chord with you?
Honestly, no.
Oh, see, I'm just you know why I asked that? Because I was wondering about your daughter. See, all of my girls, we spent a lot of time at BK in the Playland, and they love the Crown Nuggets. And I'm telling you, this is true. All of my girls within the past month have actually said, if BK wants to make a comeback and compete with the other fast food chains, they said they need to bring back the Crown Nuggets. That's how much they loved them.
That is, and you know what? I don't think I've ever had one, nor have my children. So well, I'm on my way to Burger King.
It's going to be a treat. Yeah, this is true. My daughter Holly, she's my middle. I sent her a text with this information on it, and she never sent such an enthusiastic response. She sent 8 flames and an exclamation mark, meaning fire. Oh. The Crown Nuggets are coming back.
I've never seen 8 flames in response to anything anywhere.
Well, that's how excited she is.
All right. Well, if that doesn't float your boat, no pun intended, this will. Listen to this, Len. Cruise ships, they keep getting bigger, right? But this idea takes the concept to a whole new level. Plans for the Freedom Ship are in development. It is a mile-long floating city that could carry up to 80,000 people. That's more than my hometown back in Missouri. It would feature homes, hotels, schools, shops, restaurants, a hospital, museums, a 15,000-seat stadium, a water park, and even a symphony hall. To put that into perspective, today's largest passenger ship, the Star of the Seas, can accommodate around 10,000 passengers and crew. The Freedom ship would carry more than 8 times as many people. The Freedom ship would be too large to dock at any port, so it would just remain floating around international waters while passengers traveled to shore by ferry. Once plans are finalized, it would take 3 to 4 years to build. I can't even wrap my mind around that.
I know. I've got to admit, it does sound kind of cool, though, doesn't it? I do love cruises. Do you like cruises? I really enjoy cruises.
I go back and forth. I don't know. I don't love them and I don't hate them. But I guess it depends on the ship and obviously where it's going. I do know, Len, I've heard that senior citizens will live on them rather than pay for expensive housing.
Yeah, we did a story on that where some couples, it's much more affordable to actually spend full time cruising than it does to live in many retirement homes. And the food is great, and there's lots of people to hang out with, and there's entertainment, and there's recreation, because cruising can be pretty affordable if you pick it right. So we took a great listener cruise, or a cruise was part of our listener trip to Greece, and we had a tremendous time. It's a pretty big boat, a pretty big ship. It wasn't that big. I think it held like 3,500 people or something like that. So we're talking about doing another listener cruise. Of course, we would love for you to be a part of it. So these destinations, which sound appealing to you, everyone can message us, by the way. So Alaska, a possibility. Egypt, cruising down the Nile, and possibly a return trip to Greece because it was so amazing and so many people love that trip. So what floats your boat?
I've done the Alaska cruise, which is beautiful.
We've kicked that around.
I would love to go to Egypt or Greece.
You know, a bunch of people have said Egypt. So we've started to lay out some really cool plans. If it comes together, it will be a trip like no other trip because we have some surprises. We're going to explain how they built the pyramids. That's not. No, we do. All right. Well, hey, maybe some people could give us some feedback at startyourdaypositive.com. We'll see.
If the only prayer you ever say in your entire life is thank you, Lord, it will be enough. Start your day positive with Len and Sarah.
Just makes me laugh. Gets my day going.
Len and Sarah make my morning amazing.
They're fun to listen to.
Start your day positive with Len and Sarah.
If upgrading your outdoor space has been on your list this year, I got to tell you about our podcast sponsor, Northeast Factory Direct, for a moment, because this week they still have some amazing Memorial Day weekend events going on now till June 1st. So right now they've got great patio prices, the best of the year. And on select swivel chairs, you buy one, get one half off. And it's first come, first serve. But if you've been shopping around for patio furniture, definitely go to Northeast Factory Direct. And the swivel chairs are the best, right?
Yeah, they are. And there's few purchases you can make for your home that just make you feel better, because your patio furniture, it means two things. A, you're just relaxing after a busy day or hard day's work in your own backyard, or B, you have company over and you want to treat them right with nice outdoor furniture. Either way, it's the way to go, especially when there's big savings going on now. You can stop by Northeast Factory Direct, any of their locations, Cleveland, Euclid, Macedonia, North Canton, and sit in them and check them out for yourself. When you do, as you're sitting there talking to someone from the store, say, oh, by the way, Len and Sarah sent me over here from the Start Your Day Positive podcast.
Yeah. Pump up. Gas prices can't bring me down. Pump up. Free gas got me dancing now. Tank low, still got positivity. Len and Sarah bringing good energy. Pump up. Turn the bad news all around. Pump up. Love the sound when your name gets called. Every weekday, fill up Friday too. Start your day positive, coming through. Pump up. Gas prices can't bring me down. Pump up. Free gas got me dancing. dancing now. Tank low, still got positivity. Lynn and Sarah bringing good energy.
Hey, it is time for today's June Pump You Up. Remember, every day in June, we're giving away free gas gift cards, and it's all thanks to the Claiborne Auto Group.
All right, we will have your new keyword for the day in just a moment. But first of all, congratulations to Rose Perry of Warren. She was listening and knew that yesterday's keyword was gas. And so, Rose, we're going to be sending you a gas gift card.
Congratulations, you win free gas.
But that was yesterday, and we have lots of free gas to give away.
Here is your keyword from Len.
Hey, thinking of gas and thinking of summertime, I have to think road trip. And so road trip is your next keyword.
All right, there's your keyword. Go to startyourdaypositive.com, enter it, and you might be our winner today.
By the way, nothing like taking a road trip in a brand new vehicle. If you are in the market, think about our podcast sponsor and our partner in the gas giveaway, the Claiborne Auto family. Claiborne, closer than you think.
Lynn and Sarah bringing good energy.
Whoa, tick-tock, woo, time goes so fast. It happened today, let's remember.
Well, today is Wednesday, June the 3rd. We always step into our time machine, take a moment and go back in time and look at this date in history. It was 1800 and the second president, John Adams, became the first president to reside in Washington, D.C. when he moved into a local tavern while he waited for the construction of the White House to be completed. A year and a half later, John moved into the White House at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. In a letter to his wife, Abigail, Adams wrote this: I pray heaven to bestow the best of blessings on this house. May none but wise men ever rule under this roof. I'm laughing because, I mean, that's just such a setup. We're doing the Start Your Day Positive podcast, and you're thinking, okay. It's like,
No words.
just say, amen, amen.
Just wheeze laughing. Okay, get it together, Robin. I need more coffee.
May none but wise men ever rule under
Stop
this
it.
roof.
Stop it. What? Okay, listen to this. Okay, some sports accomplishments will likely never be repeated again. In 1932, on this day, baseball great Lou Gehrig hit 4 consecutive home runs in one game.
That's
Wow.
incredible. It is incredible. There's always, for sports fans, you always hear about records that you think this might be an unbreakable record. Like, nobody thought that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's scoring record would ever be broke, but LeBron broke it. You know, he's the all-time leading
Yeah,
scorer
yeah.
now. But it's hard to believe anyone will hit 4 home runs in a row again.
Right. You know what? Maybe you will in your church softball.
Yes. I usually hit about 1 home run a year because I played last year. And so I told the guys on the team, because I'm on a really good team. I mean, it's a really, really good team. And a lot of home runs are hit. And so I asked them, I said, if some of you are going to be missing or something, pencil me in for the day you want me to hit the home run. So,
Tell them you want 4 days.
yes. Yeah. Pencil me in. Oh, I don't think I could hit 4. Pencil me in for 2 this year.
Okay.
And today is National Repeat Day. And on this day, you're encouraged to mark the day by intentionally repeating simple, enjoyable acts. Like, for example, replaying a favorite song, a song that you like. Repeat it several times, or revisit a meaningful place, or retell one of your favorite jokes, or watch a favorite episode of a TV show. It's National Repeat Day.
You know what the secret to comedy is? Timing. That's one of my favorite jokes. I'll
a
repeat
great
that
one.
all day, Len. Thank you.
That's a very good one. The other day, someone was talking about the news, and one of my all-time favorites is very simple. They were talking about the news. I said, you know what else? You know what's really making headlines right now? And they said, what? And I said, corduroy pillows.
You know one that struck me, and I think I might have made it up. I
What's
don't
that?
know. But it's a very popular expression at the end of the day. You know, when somebody's, well, and at the end of the day.
Yeah, at the end of the day.
I always think it's night. I don't know if I made that up
That's
or if I
No, it's a good observation. And then the one which is really good because you would have to admit, it's actually hard to have a good knock-knock joke.
It is.
You let the kids tell them, but it's hard. It's hard to have a good one. Yeah. But the one for like 98% of people have heard it, but for the 2% who haven't, since it's National Repeat Day, let's just do it. Robin, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting cow. You know, my granddaughter, when she rides in the car with me, will ask Siri to tell a knock-knock joke.
Oh,
and
really?
So it comes over the speakers in my car, and she just thinks that's a scream. But he gets hooked on one over and over, and it's knock, knock, who's there? Alpaca. Alpaca who? Alpaca the suitcase, you get the car. Smiley?
Well, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, next time you're in my car, we're going to play them.
Oh, by the way, knock-knock joke. Do you know the origin of the knock-knock joke?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay. Modern knock-knock jokes, they became popular. They started in the 1930s, and there was a craze, and people were coming up with them all the time. But a lot of people say it goes back to Shakespeare.
Really?
Yeah. Shakespeare. There's a famous scene in Macbeth dating back to 1606, and the text says, knock, knock, who's there? And so a lot of people say Shakespeare was the originator of the knock-knock joke.
I don't know if I buy that.
Have you heard this term before? A new study just came out talking about phubbing. Are you familiar with phubbing?
Can't say I know what it is. I've never studied phubbing.
Well, you've probably done it or been a part of it and not even realized it, because phubbing is basically when you ignore people right in front of you because you're focused on your phone.
Oh,
right?
Wow.
Have you ever seen that happen?
Wow.
Where someone's so focused in a text message? So if you're trying to talk to someone and they're on their phone and they're not paying attention, they're phubbing.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I have personally done phubbing.
I think we all have, right? Mm-hmm. So researchers found people who put their phones down during conversations actually came across as warmer, more attractive, and more likable. I mean, that doesn't seem like a shocker, right? But it opens the door to say, okay, well, in that case, then, have I ever been talking to someone who keeps glancing at their phone? Do families, sit together and everyone just scrolls? Have you ever seen that? Where after the dinner table and it's like, okay, everybody's just on their phones. Are we even overthinking text messages? So it's crazy to me because it's wild how much emotion and attention we're all putting in to trying to read through our phones right now, right? Because we're all just like locked in. And they use the example, because we're on our phones so much and we're phubbing and we're doing this, that we're actually translating what people say differently. So here's an example.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to follow here. Go ahead.
Apparently, when you text the word okay, it can mean a ton of different things the way you write it. So if you write just okay, period, in a text, you're basically saying, are you mad at me?
Yeah, okay sometimes does feel that way.
Right? Mm-hmm. If you just say K, which I didn't realize this till my daughter told me, that is really like, okay, what's wrong? Are we even friends anymore? That's really bad.
Okay.
If you just like something, like a thumbs up,
yeah,
that's not really great. That somehow feels a little aggressive now.
Aggressive. That's interesting.
Yes.
I kind of feel it's dismissive, like half-hearted, like, yeah, okay, thumbs up.
Well, you've been thumbs upping a lot of my messages lately.
Yeah, but I've been doing some hearts too.
So you're being a little aggressive to me. I see now. Then okay, if you do O-K-K-K exclamation point, like that's like best friend energy. That's good.
Okay.
And if you say sounds good exclamation point, that's like good. That's like a stable, good response.
Okay, because you're agreeing with them in this case. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah. But and I started thinking about this. I'm like, okay, like we're really overanalyzing all of this right now. But, maybe that's okay. Maybe we've done that with the way we say things too. Like, okay. Okay.
No, that's true. That is true. Wasn't there something like that for a while with the laughing emoji, where if you wrote "ha ha," it was different than if you did the laughing emoji?
Yes,
what was that?
I don't even remember, but yes, I know. So anyway, the whole point of the whole study was, be mindful, I guess, when you're writing, and you don't want to come off rude, but also make sure you're not phubbing people, because one of the most attractive things and good things you can do is to not be on your phone when you're talking to someone.
A little faith, a little hope, a little love, and a lot of God. Another breath, another chance, another smile. Positive with Len and Sarah.
Here on the Start Your Day Positive podcast, we specialize in sharing good news, and we've got some good news for you today. One of our valued sponsors is Liberty Health Share. Liberty Health Share provides a cost-effective, faith-based alternative to health insurance. And it's a nonprofit healthcare sharing ministry that facilitates the voluntary sharing of medical expenses among members who share Christian values. It works so well.
And they're doing it so effectively and affordably. It was just announced they're returning over $2 million to their members. Would you like more information about the growing Liberty Health Share family? Go to the website libertyhealthshare.org.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yay! It's Stump Day. Every Wednesday, it's Stump Day.
It's Stump Day. Every Wednesday, we play Stump Day on the Start Your Day Positive podcast. And your reward, if you can answer today's question, 2 dozen Daisy Pops delivered right to your front door. DaisyPops.com. Absolutely fantastic. One of a kind. If you're having an event at your home or at your business, get some custom Daisy Pops. People will absolutely love them. You can win them, but you've got to answer Robin's challenging Stump Day question.
I was up all night looking for a good one, and I think this is it, Len.
Okay.
According to labor statistics, 89% of people in this line of work are men. Can you guess the profession?
89%. That's almost 90%.
Which is close to 100%.
Yes, it is. So about 9 out of 10, it's men that rule this occupation. All right, if you think you know the answer to that, just head to our website, startyourdaypositive.com. Everyone that gets it right will have a drawing, and someone's going to win the 2 dozen Daisy Pops. Peace of mind. Peace of mind, P-O-M. It's one of the most important things when you're making a major purchase. What brings you peace of mind? How about this? A company with 21 years of industry experience. No, how about this? A true lifetime warranty. Those are 2 things that come to my mind. That's what you get when you get your replacement windows from Universal Windows Direct.
I love that they're our podcast sponsor, because I've been talking about their windows for years. They're just wonderful. And right now, they're buy 2 windows, get 2 free, and there's no limit. The more you upgrade, the more you save. 24 months with no payments and no interest as well. So if this is on your list to do, now is the time. Universal Windows Direct. You'll be saying, I love my windows.
What a fun podcast today. Great way to start your day. And of course, on Wednesday, we played Stump Day. Always have a Stump Day question for you. Here it is. Once again, just to remind you so you can enter. According to labor statistics, 89% of people in this line of work are men. Can you guess the profession? If you can, or you think you can, just go to our website, startyourdaypositive.com. Right there on the homepage, there's a little tab that you click, and you can put your answer in for Stump Day. And who knows? You might be the winner of the 2 dozen Daisy Pops. Let's wrap up this day. A simple blessing for you. As you go through your Wednesday, may you be reminded that you're never alone. God goes before you, He walks beside you, and watches over you. May His peace calm your heart, His wisdom guide your steps, and His presence give you confidence in every moment. Have a blessed day, and remember, God is with you.